Hi, I'm Matt Sconce, director of Stricken, The Park, and Magic, and you're watching Action on Film. Our movie called The Park, which is this strange bear thing. It's a mockumentary, and it's going to be here next year at AOF, and it has people from the AOF in it, like Stan Harrington and Sandy Kellerman, and people that we met through the AOF. So it all kind of comes from the AOF. Our feature films all started with shorts. They grew up through the AOF, and now we're into our second feature, and then Magic, which will be our third feature. Yeah, my dad is kind of a Renaissance man that can do anything. So we started working together on films, and we wouldn't have a budget for something, and I just asked him, we need a 21-foot crane. And he's like, oh. And so he'd build it in 2 days from stuff around the house, and we'd have a 21-foot crane. Or, you know what, we need some Kino Flow lights. He's like, oh, well, I know how to build that. And he'd go out to the hardware store, come back, and we'd have our $60 Kino Flows, you know? And so that way we've saved a lot of money. And so we've shot feature films that were looking like we spent a couple $1 million on it for so much less than that, because people have money and I have a Gary. So, and we work really well together. We're friends as well as he's my dad, and so it's been a great bonding experience and a great father-son thing to do. My best advice for first-time filmmakers is make sure they prepare very well, make sure that they've covered all their bases with getting people around them that can support them, that are good at what they do, and then to jump out and work really hard, never settle, and at the end of the day, they'll have something they can market and sell. My advice would be to make shorts until they feel comfortable, but when they finally do make that feature, make sure that they make something that's marketable, because then that way they can make another feature after that, and they don't just end up at the end of the day being sad and alone and penniless.